Parents and staff of Jeffco Public Schools, this is an emergency message. Please listen carefully. There has been a shooting incident at Deer Creek Middle School. The suspect is in custody. The weapon has been taken away. 2 students were injured. We don't know the extent of their injuries at this time. All other students are accounted for and safe. Currently, we have a crisis team in place working with the Jeffco Sheriff's Department. All students are safe at this time. We will pass on updated information as it becomes available. Thank you.
I walked out to my secretary's desk because I always go outside, but I had a student that was waiting for me out there, and I asked where the student was, and I heard the first gunshot, and I thought, wow, what was that?
You never are trained to tackle a gunman, absolutely no, but we were trained to respond as far as, okay, this guy is taken away, he's done, we've got kids in the building, we've got teachers in the building, we need to lock down this building because we don't know who else is around that might hurt someone. There's a fine line, you walk a fine line between safety and welcoming environment. You do want kids to feel safe.
I moved to Littleton because it's a place that I would raise kids. I've always really liked it.
I've lived in Littleton my whole life, and it's just safe. I went to Deer Creek 4 or 5 years ago, and it just seemed like it was safe, and you were able to be there and not be afraid of anything that would happen.
My name is Tom Mauser, and I'm the father of Daniel Mauser, who was one of the victims killed at Columbine High School in 1999. I was someone not unlike any other parents. You know, we had 2 children. We were looking forward to high school graduation, high school prom, the kind of things that people look forward to, and that all changed because of Columbine. We were very close. When you feel that child is they're a part of you, and they're suddenly taken away, especially in an act of violence, and you're left saying, why did this happen? Why did this happen to my son?
People were wondering, you know, why it happened here, and it could happen anywhere. It doesn't really matter where you're at. Wherever you know, evil is, you know, it can find root, and it can happen. I mean, it just can happen anywhere. I mean, Deer Creek, it just happened there because that's just happened to be where that guy was. If he was somewhere else in the country, then it would have been there too. It happens everywhere.
After this, after seeing that something this terrible could happen to such innocent kids, I can't even think about it.
Everything that happened here, it's a shame that it had to happen here, but I wouldn't want it to happen anywhere. I'm very grateful that the people that were out on duty were out on duty, and I'm really grateful that there were no fatalities, and I'm very grateful for this staff because they're a wonderful staff, and they've pulled it together, and they're doing what they need to do to make the kids feel safe and the routine, and I think it's going to be okay.